Ladies and gentlemen, Tattoo Advance here, and welcome to a news update. Quite a bit to go through today. We're going to cover off some of the upcoming patch as well. Some of the bits that I think are pretty significant that are going to add some core gameplay and things for us to do. But starting with the latest news, we've had an update on the mining, rock destruction and also tractor beam that's going to be coming in the next patch. We're only a month away from this next patch, so we're going to be very shortly be playing this as well. Looks pretty cool. It's early days yet on the animation side of it. I think they're just focusing on the core gameplay. The animations and what it looks like can always be changed later on. I imagine the Prospector is going to be a very, very popular ship in 3.2. No doubt Star Citizen will do a sale as well on the Prospector, I should imagine. One thing they did highlight about the mining is when you're mining, your weapons go offline. I suppose it sort of makes sense. They go offline because you're using all your power in the mining process. I should imagine this would probably be the same with tractor beam as well. One thing I did see from the scanning aspect of it, the UI looks far more advanced than the tractor beam and the mining aspect of it. They've made some progress as well on the Fps Ai. I believe they've had some challenges with them as well, moving through the zones and reacting and looking human. This is always going to be a challenge with AI. I think the AI for Star Citizen, they're just going to be working on this for the coming years to get them really, really refined and working well. The ones that we've seen so far in Squadron 42, they seem to work quite well. We just want more dynamic ones in the PU. We also have a couple of weapons coming up as well. We have the Gemina, I'm probably saying it wrong, 55, and also a sniper rifle as well, which looks absolutely awesome. When I saw this, it reminded me like one of the sniper rifles out of Arma 2, and I put a little bit of a video clip in the back. What we'd do is we'd pause the sound while you listen to this. Hurston is making a good progress as well. We're going to be seeing different types of environments as well. Currently, the planets we've got, or the moons, well, I wouldn't say they all look the same. Okay, we've got a couple of different colours. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing some trees and some terrain as well. So there's different sorts of vegetation as well, which will make the planets and the moons look a little bit more lively. We're going to see an update to the kiosk system as well. You use the kiosk when you're doing cargo runs normally, and also you would use a kiosk when you're purchasing clothes, suits, and also weapons and ammo and modules for your ship. We will have a global inventory. I should imagine this inventory will cover off things like weapons, suits, modules, and things like that. We got to see the Vandal blade in all its glory. It looks absolutely amazing. Far better than the other two Vandal ships that we've currently got. They did say that the blade is nearer to what the lore specifies that the Vandal ships should look like and how they should be designed. This will clearly mean that there will be a pass over the other Vandal ships at some point in time. Moving on to a little bit of other news as well. CitizenCon will be held on Wednesday, and that's on October the 10th, 2018 in Austin. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to take a look at that. Now, if you're new to Star Citizen and maybe you're just signing up now or you haven't signed up yet, I'll leave a link in the description below. Star Citizen have made a really, really good post giving you all the information you need to know about getting started in Star Citizen. This gives you everything from how to equip a weapon, how to do most of the basic things. I think one of the biggest challenges at the moment with Star Citizen, when you first log in and you spawn your ship, other than taking off and just flying somewhere, it can be challenging to really understand what you can actually do without spending quite a bit of time playing the game and asking questions. So this guide will help you out a little bit on the way and maybe help you to maybe complete your first cargo run. We've also seen a few new ships come into the game as well. They're under the manufacture of Crusader Industries. It's the Hercules Starlifter. You've got the M2 military spec, the ground vehicle one. You've got a C2 cargo hauler and the A1 Hercules, which is a gunship. So there's a few variants there. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and take a look at some more information on them as well. I'm going to go through a few things that are going to be added in 3.2. There has been some additions and some updates to the 3.2 roadmap. Most of it giving you more information about what it actually means. We've run through a few of them. Quantum travel improvements. pretty straightforward. Economy polishes as well. I think for the economy, I think when you start the game, only having 5,000 UEC is probably not enough. And I'm only saying that on the basis that at the moment, if you decided to put all that money inside your ship and do a cargo run and you lose it, i.e. the game crashes, then that's it, you've got nothing. Now you can go and do other missions to get your money back, but you're getting 300 to 500 per mission, so you have to do quite a few to get your money back, and doing one mission can take 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I would like them to maybe temporarily increase the UEC for everyone, just while we're in the development phase, particularly for some of us who've got the slightly bigger ships and would like to fill the ships up with a full load of cargo. Now undoubtedly once they iron out these issues and they fix these bugs, then maybe that won't be such an issue, but at the moment I would like to see a little bit of an increase in UEC. It would help us out in the short term. Right, the grouping system and identify friends, travel in groups, coordinate and share location information and chat with different groups. This just sounds like really basic stuff to me, but at the moment if you've played Star Citizen, you've flown around, then it's imperative to have that. Not having it makes it very difficult, particularly when you're trying to identify who's who and everyone's got the same suit on. So that is really going to be a good thing. I'm looking forward to that. Now we're going to be seeing service beacon improvements as well. A little bit of a tip for you guys out there as well. If you've got a bigger ship and you've got a bunch of your mates, and what you can do is each one of your mates can do a service beacon for all their money, as long as you're quick to accept it. Literally just pick them up, drop them on the floor. It's one way by transferring money between players. I'm sure that it won't be like that later on down the line, but you can do that now. That just enables you to do bigger cargo runs as a group, so then the other people that are on board the ship they've got invested interests as well. So little tip for you as well. One of the big features coming up in 3.2, which I sort of briefly spoke about at the start, is the mining of planetary bodies, and that will be mining on planets and also mining asteroids as well. Quantum linking, we spoke about this in the past in one of my previous videos. Once again, the ability to link together with a big bunch of your mates be brilliant. And also, if you've got a little prospector and you're going to do some mining, you might want to have someone with you now to be your wingman, because once that laser fires up, you've got no weapons. Quantum linking, the group aspect of it, it's going to work really well. Now, the next one's an interesting one. Item 2.0, ship systems and weapons. It does say power allocation as well, but we sort of got that already. Now, if you've been inside the Terrapin actually has all the little doors that's open. It's really cool. You can open all the doors on the ship. Watch my review of the ship, actually. You can see me open the doors. And in each one of them doors, you have individual modules. Now, in 3.2, we're going to see the components come into play, the upgrading the components. We can do that to some extent now, but we'll also have degradation. We'll have to see how that one works out. I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. I haven't really dug into the forums to see how that's going to work yet. The positive from that, at least it gives you a reason to buy a new component and upgrade a component. Will your components be renewed after insurance claim? Theoretically, yes, they will. If you've upgraded components and then you make an insurance claim, theoretically the upgraded components won't be, it'll be the stock ones. What will happen in Star Citizen later on, you will be able to add an additional layer of insurance on top of your base insurance to cover them additional items to prevent you losing loads of cash. Now this next one, this wasn't here before, this is pretty cool. Remotely operated turrets on vehicles. How cool is that going to be? Now at the moment, I know a lot of us have been down on a planet and you might get another player or someone fly down and shoot you on a planet. It happens, right? It's a game at the end of the day. So the ability to have remotely operated turrets, just going to be a cool thing to try out. Alongside that, they're also introducing the man turrets as well. Same thing, right? But players sitting in it, firing it. Really looking forward to trying that out and doing some fun stuff. Now this one, for me, is a really, really important one. Ship persistence improvements. One of my biggest challenges I have at the moment, I've put in a lot of hours into Star Citizen, and my biggest issue I've had is the crashing. I haven't got an issue with crashing. I don't mind if the game crashes. It's what happens after that crash. As long as you can log back in and you can get back to where you were and continue off, it's not a problem. I don't mind that. We know that they're going to fix them issues. The challenge comes into play when it crashes and you log in and you've got nothing. And it can be a little bit disheartening, particularly if you've done like lots of cargo runs, building up your cargo, and then you log in and you crash and just lose it in the blink of an eye. Ship persistence improvements, improving the core system responsible for persistent ships records on the PU. Yeah, I think that's pretty important. We're going to see improvements to the PMA and the VMA. So these are the interfaces where you see your character and all them bits and bobs. I think them ones are alright. I think they're okay. I think they're usable. I think they need to add another layer of visuals on it, and that's what it looks like what they're doing. One of the things what I would like them to improve a little bit is the star map. Now, let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and this is not in the list, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure they will be updating at some point, but my feedback would be, is when you open that star map, the fact that it's transparent and the display behind it's transparent because you're in the cockpit, right? So now you've got a transparent screen on a transparent screen, and now you can see outside of the ship. Becomes very difficult to see around that map. I wish they would make it so I wouldn't be averse against opening up the map in a new window, and then I'll chart my course. And the only other thing I would like to do is turn down the sun in the map as well, please. And the final one, which is going to add some real cool gameplay, service beacon escorts as well. So look, my take is 3.2 is the one for you guys to probably come in and give it a go. The performance has got better. I was waiting for 3.1.4. I was playing it on the PTU. It was definitely better. I've seen performance increases definitely on 3.1.4. Not significant, but much better than obviously 3.1. It's significantly better. I would say for me 30% better probably. I reckon that's reasonable. And I think once the buying culling and the other bits and bobs come into play as well, that we should all see a much better improvement in overall performance. So overall, some really exciting stuff. I think I've only just plucked a few things out of 3.2. Some of the things that I think that are really going to add some really cool gameplay. And that's without even talking about the ships that come in. We've got the 600, the Hurricane, we've got the Eclipse, we've got the reworked Avenger, and also the Vandal Blade. Yeah, 3.2, guys, is going to be a rocker. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Month down the line, and looking at the last patch release, Star Citizen hit that day. Okay, it was a little bit buggy, but we got it. And I think that is really important for Star Citizen for Q2 to hit this target. Might be a little bit buggy at the start. This is a really good start to this year if they can show that they can hit these quarterly dates. So super excited about it. So that's everything from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.